We've got so many great songs from the 70s and 80s that we had to knock a wall out just to fit them all in. This is Flashback with Mr. 70s.
Mr. 70s on the Totally 70s Radio Network. Paul DiMarco.
Como una promesa eres tú.
Music Radio, Totally 70s. I barely understand a word of it, but I love every note of it. It's Mosadatas and Eras 2 on Music Radio. You've got the Totally 70s Radio Network. Your weekend weather, clear, cold for the overnight, lows around 30. Tomorrow, sunny and mild, believe it or not, with a high around 60. That's not bad. I can deal with it. And tomorrow night, clear skies and a low near 30. It's 32 in New York with the Doobie Brothers.
He came from somewhere back in how long ago.
Music Radio, Totally 70s, America's number one choice. Michael McDonald leading the way with the Doobie Brothers from 1979 and What a Fool Believes. Say, don't look at me. It's 18 minutes after 9 o'clock along with the Totally 70s Radio Network. And, well, C.W. Davis hanging out, and our good buddy Aked and Chezzy and Marauder and Kirby and the whole gang is here. And before you know it, the entire room will be filled up with a whole bunch of great people listening to Totally 70s, just as always. Yes, this is not my normal time slot, but I was not able to do Friday nights. My niece came in from North Carolina. We had a night of roller skating, and then Saturday night we had some other stuff going on. But hey, I'm here, and before you know it, all the DJs will be back on the regularly scheduled shows. I also want to let you know that DJ Don Edwards has moved to Saturday nights. It's a Super 70s Saturday night with Rockin' Don Edwards every Saturday night starting at 10 o'clock Eastern Time here on Totally 70s. That's immediately following Plasma and Plasma Jams here at Totally 70s. So see, weekends are special, like we tell you time and time again. They really are. Yeah.
That's 70s guy.
That's me.
Mr. 70s. Totally 70s.
And don't forget, if there is a song you want to hear tonight, you just let me know about it. You can post it in the chat room or give me a call. We'll open up those request lines right now. The number's 845-454-6862. Let's get that song off your mind and on the air tonight here at Totally 70s.
Good times.
Oh, yes, those good times are here to stay right here on America's number one for fun. You got Music Radio, Totally 70s, and hello to you, DJ Don Edwards. Thanks for dropping by and saying hi, and oh my goodness gracious, looks like Jeff Lynne and ELO are here to play on 70s. Music Radio, Totally 70s. The man is well into his 60s, almost pushing 70s, at least kicking 70 in the ass and still sounding better than ever. Jeff Lynne and the Electric Light Orchestra on your 70s station. You got Music Radio. Oh, yeah. And you knew that, right? We got 26 minutes after 9 o'clock where the music sounds best. And gang, we've got more of it. And best of all, it's commercial free and sounded better than ever. Here's Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band in stereo on Totally 70s.
I remember standing on a corner at midnight.
Oh, yes, the music sounds best on Music Radio, Totally 70s, America's number one choice. Chezzy, you owe me a beer. It's 29 minutes after 9 o'clock. Just the good songs in stereo, and we've got more of them, like this one from Eddie Rabbitt from 1981 on Totally 70s.
She seems a million miles away.
Music Radio, Totally 70s is America's number one choice. It's a 9:33 Sunday night at the 70s. Blake the Kid's got the night off. Mr. 70s is on the radio. Want to remind you, coming up in the 10 o'clock hour, yep, your chance to be a winner with 5 songs in 10 seconds, the contest, and your chance to win the CD of your choice. We got Pop in the 70s or Carpenter's Love Songs as your choices tonight. More details are on the way after 10 here on Totally 70s. 9:38 at Totally 70s. We got more music on the way, and Carly Simon kicks off another long set of your favorites next.
Mr. Trump, what do you think of the Retro Cafe on the Totally 70s Radio Network with DJ Glenn?
This dopey guy, Glenn, he looks like hell. No, he's like a dope. And I've watched him cry and all the time. He's doing very badly. His thing is falling apart. We heard he was doing well. He's not.
The Retro Cafe, Sunday nights from 6 to 9 on America's number one choice for better music.
Totally 70s.
All those crazy nights when I cried myself to sleep.
Music Radio, totally 70s. Well, the first thing that comes to mind when Tangway enters the chat room and nobody's talking, are we coming in loud and clear? It's 9:42 at Totally 70s, Sunday night at the 70s. Gang, if you're new in town, thanks for joining us. The rest of you, just thanks for being who you are. I love you just the way you are. Here's Gino Vanelli in stereo on 70s.
When I think about those nights in Montreal.
Music Radio, totally 70s, and one of Canadia's finest right there with Gino Vanelli on your 70 station. It's 9:46 with Mr. 70s and Don Edwards. Safe travels to you, my friend. Clear and cold for the overnight is what our weather's looking like. Low around 30, tomorrow sunny, mild, a high around 60, and tomorrow night clear skies, lows near 30. It's 33 degrees in New York with Greg Guidry on 70s.
I get the feeling that I'm in way over my head.
Oh, yes, love it, I do. The late, great Greg Guidry from 1982 right here on Music Radio, totally 70s. It's America's number one choice, always playing a better mix of the best music so you can listen longer. Welcome to America's number one choice for better music. You found totally 70s. Here's the Commodores.
America's number one choice for better music. World Wide Web, the Totally 70s Radio Network.
This is David Bowie.
This is Steven Tyler from Aerosmith.
This is Lionel Richie. Flashback.
Totally 70s. Mr. 70s on the Totally 70s Radio Network.
Music Radio, totally 70s. Okay, Minute Maker, that one belongs to you. Very hard to find a good, clean copy of the 45 version of that record, but we got it here at 70s. It's 3 minutes before 10 o'clock, and if you're a listener of Totally 70s and a fan of Mr. 70s, you know it's no secret that I dig this record from the 60s. Cow Sills and Indian Lake is on your 70 station.
Take a bus mark, Lakewood Drive, and you keep on riding.
Music Radio, totally 70s. You know, back in the day when that record was brand new, we called little songs like that go-go records. That's the Cow Sills and Indian Lake. Well, hello to you, I see you. Wait, I'm looking at the clock on the wall and it says...
Surfing the internet.
Oh, yes, 10 o'clock in the city, Sunday night at the 70s. Blake's got the night off, and Mr. 70s is in your face. Hello, everybody.
More music. Totally 70s. New York.
Oh, there you go, Chessie. Requestfully yours on Music Radio, totally 70s. It's America's number one. We got 3 minutes after 10. And yeah, Mr. 70s is on the air everywhere, the UK, the US of A, and on finer computers throughout the world, including Europe. And thanks for joining us tonight. From 1982, here's the Alan Parsons Project.
Don't think sorry's easily said.
There's always a better song on Music Radio, totally 70s. Was the summertime of 1982. Sounding better than ever with the Alan Parsons Project on Music Radio.
Music Radio.
It's 8 minutes after 10 o'clock. Clear, cold for the overnight. Lows around 30. Tomorrow, sunny, mild. A high near 60. Tomorrow night, going to be chilly. Clear skies, a low around 30 again. And Tuesday shapes up pretty nice. Partly sunny, a high near 65. 34 in New York right now at totally 70s. And gang, we got a contest for you. Your chance to win your CD of your choice. It's that simple. And we've got a little game that we play 5 songs in 10 seconds. All you need to do is identify the title and the artist of the 5 songs. We give you little clips in one little montage. CDs up for grabs this time around. Pop in the 70s, including great artists like Santa Esmeralda, Silver Convention, New York City, B.J. Thomas, Travolta, Hot Butter, Bobby Sherman, and even Discotheques and the Sexolettes. That's CD number 1. The choice. The second one is Carpenter's Love Songs. It's got all their great songs on it. We're talking the goods of the goods. We've Only Just Begun, Superstar, Rainy Days and Mondays, Only Yesterday, For All We Know, and many more. So the CD of your choice is up for grabs. Listen carefully and see if you can identify the 5 songs in the montage. When you can correctly identify all 5 songs, be the first correct caller at 845-454-6862 and you win. Do not belt out any answers in the chat room. No clues. Phone-in contest only. That number again is 845-454-6862. See if you can identify these 5 songs. Now, I'm sure you can identify most of them. Every once in a while, we throw one in as a curveball. So let's play that montage for you one more time here. All right, once again, my telephone number, 845-454-6862. Dial carefully and good luck.
Hey guys, this is your friend DJ Plasma, and I'm here to remind you that you can hang out with me every Saturday right here on Totally 70s. It's 4 hours of great tunes from the 70s and 80s, songs you haven't heard in ages, and probably a few songs you were hoping you'd never hear again. A song that brings back either a really awesome or an embarrassingly bad memory, or just great music to hang around to on a Saturday evening. That's Plasma Jams, 6 to 10 on the right, 3 to 7 on the left. Only here on the Totally 70s Radio Network.
Totally 70s. Mr. 70s on the Totally 70s Radio Network. Oh, DiMarco.
You got those big dark eyes that flash at me, baby. When will I see you again? Come on. When will I see you again? Come on. When will I see
Oh, yes, some of those great old analog tapes still sound their finest here at Totally 70s. It's music radio. It's 17 minutes after 10 o'clock here on Totally 70s, where the music always sounds better. We tell you time and time again, you can listen to any other radio station, but it sounds a heck of a whole lot better here at Totally 70s. This is Atlantic Star.
Girl, you are to me.
Music radio, Totally 70s. I remember it like it was yesterday. The very first hit on the song was Atlantic Star's Circles. I believe it was right around 1982, and before you knew it, they were hitting big with songs like that one right there. That's always right here at the Totally 70s Radio Network. It's 21 minutes after 10 o'clock. The best of rock, pop, and of course some good old Philadelphia soul. We got that for you. Plus your request and dedication, something you want to hear, just let me know about it in the chat room or give me a call. 845-454 is the magic number to dial. Here's the Stylistics on 70s. Oh, yes, that is a fine piece of vinyl right there. It's music from the Stylistics right here on Music Radio, Totally 70s. It's America's #1 choice. And, well, we got a chat room request, and I can't remember the last time I actually played Tony Orlando and Dawn's Candida, but it's here on 70s. Music Radio, Totally 70s gets on the best variety of your favorite songs, continuous long song sets. There's always a better song here at Totally 70s.
Music Radio.
It's 10:31. That's our music time Sunday night. Hey, Lisa, welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us tonight. And yes, our contest is still going on. Do we have a winner? No. Can Lisa win? No. You did get your prizes, though. I sent them out the other day, so hopefully you did. Anyway, 5 songs in 10 seconds. Do you know the songs? Lisa says, absolutely I do, but I cannot win. If you know the songs, it's 5 songs. I need the title and the artist. My number is 845-454-6862. Call now and be a winner. We have the CD of your choice. It's a pop in the 70s featuring great artists like Santa Esmeralda, New York City, Cindy Greco, B.J. Thomas, John Travolta, and many others. Or the Carpenters' love songs and lots of good stuff. Top of the World's on there. For All We Know, Only Yesterday, Rainy Days and Mondays, Superstar, and many more of your favorites. The CD of your choice, 5 songs in 10 seconds. Give me a call and be a winner with Totally 70s.
Hi, this is Casey Kasem inviting you to join me this week as I count down the nation's biggest hits on American Top 40. I'll have interesting news about your favorite artists along with the nation's official countdown at 3 p.m. sharp this Sunday afternoon, coast to coast on American Top 40.
Be sure to catch American Top 40 with Casey Kasem every Sunday afternoon beginning at 3 p.m. right here on America's #1 choice for better music, the Totally 70s Radio Network.
Totally 70s.
There's always a better song right here on Music Radio, Totally 70s. There he is, good old Mr. Wonderful, Stevie Wonder, doing his thing. And I wish at 10:37 on Totally 70s. You got Sunday night at the 70s, Mr. 70s at the controllers, till about midnight. And thanks for joining us. And I see a little chat going on about Rock 102's block party weekends and their 70s weekends. And, you know, I remember back when WAQY had just changed format. One of the biggest things they had was their block party weekends. And Nick, you just made a mention of that. Nice to know that so many years later, they're still going with the old traditional block party weekends at WAQY. 70s weekends. And maybe one of these days, they'll even get a wacky weekend. You know, get the old jingles out and get the old jocks aboard and just have a good old time and play all those great songs that Wacky 102 used to back in 1979, 1980, and summer, right up till the summer of 81, in fact, when they switched formats. Good idea, right? Okay. Well, I say let's do it, right? Why not? It's 10:38 here on Totally 70s. No winner in the contest yet. We'll be playing that song montage coming up for you in just a couple of more minutes. Something I can do for you requestfully. Let me know about it in the chat room or give me a call. I'll get a song on the radio for you. Here's Randy Van Warmer on your 70s station.
You packed in the morning,
Music Radio, Totally 70s. It's hard to believe that radio station WAQY started out as a little bitty top 40 station, and many, many, many years later, they are still a classic rocker. It's 10:42 on Totally 70s, and well, for those of you that actually were able to pick up Wacky 102 signal back in the day, yep, it was sometime around the summertime of 1981. Jim Photoglow's Fool in Love with You was all over their airwaves, and mine at that time, and here it is, exclusively on the Totally 70s Radio Network.
when you said goodbye, I didn't need to cry.
Oh, yes, just a fool at the controllers on a Sunday night in New York right here on Music Radio, Totally 70s. Lisa, our very own rock and roll angel. Here you go, doll.
How it all started, I hardly remember.
Music Radio, Totally 70s. Well, there's no shortage of England Dan and John Ford Coley around this radio station, Lisa, and that one belongs to you. It's 10:48. Sunday night at the 70s continues here on America's #1 for fun. All the great songs that other radio stations threw away decades ago. Here's David Gates.
The last train.
Music Radio, Totally 70s. Would help if I turned the microphone on, right? It was there one day and gone the next. The year was 1978 for David Gates.
Music Radio.
Formerly of Bread, and the song is called Took the Last Train. I wonder how the Monkees felt about that one. It's 10:51 here at Totally 70s. Clear and cold for the overnight. Lows around 30 tomorrow. Sunny, mild, nice day. High around 60. Tomorrow night going to be a chilly one with clear skies, a low near 30. And the outlook for Tuesday looks good too. Partly sunny, a high near 64. Oh, there he is. Lo and behold, I knew he'd shown up sooner or later. There you go, Mark. That one's for you. From all of us here at Music Radio, Totally 70s. It's America's #1 choice for better music. It's a couple of minutes after 11 o'clock. Mr. 70s for about another hour or so, and still some time to squeeze in a request, a dedication, or if you just want to downright bug the hell out of me, you can do that too. Let me know what I can do for you. I am at your disposal until midnight tonight. Oh, yes, and Peebo Bryson is here to entertain you now.
It all came so easy.
Music Radio, Totally 70s. The very first time I heard that song, I actually thought it was Sergio Mendes. It's Peebo Bryson. If ever you're in my arms again, and believe it or not, gang, the very first time I heard the first note of this song, I thought it was the Eagles' Take It to the Limit, but it is not. Harold, Melvin, and the Blue Notes. And if you don't know me by now, it's in stereo on the Totally 70s Radio Network. Oh, man, can it ever sound better than that? Well, we can certainly try, right? It's 9 minutes after 11 o'clock. You've got Music Radio Totally 70s. We tell you all the time, just the good songs sounded better than ever. Here's a taste of honey on 70s.
It's all because of you.
Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? That's a taste of honey on Music Radio Totally 70s. It's America's #1 choice. And, well, our good buddy Rob called from Poughkeepsie, New York, and he says, you know, Mr. 70s, I don't know if you could play it for me, but I want to hear Charlie Rich's The Most Beautiful Girl. Why the hell not, Rob? What a great song, and it's all yours from Totally 70s.
Hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl? Oh, won't you tell her?
Music Radio Totally 70s and Charlie Rich.
Music Radio.
The Most Beautiful Girl. You know, WABC played that record all the time back in the day when AM radio was hotter than ever. Yes, there was a time when it dominated the airwaves, and some of us still remember that. Clear and cold for the overnight, lows around 30. Tomorrow, sun is going to shine. Get on out, enjoy it, because we ain't going to see mild temps like this for much longer. Yeah, winter is kind of kicking us in the ass. Sunny, mild, a high near 60. Tomorrow night, clear and a low around 30. As you can see, those nights are getting chilly, and for Tuesday, partly sunny and a high near 64. It's 31 degrees. At Totally 70s, and we had a request for some Beach Boys music, and you know, I figured, what the hell, we'll spice it up a little bit. So here's what we're going to do, gang. We're going to do a little 60s set here, and in that set, we're going to include some Beach Boys, some Beatles, and some Monkees, and it's all coming up next on 70s. You stay right here.
Totally 70s.
Music Radio Totally 70s, the Prefab Four, Peter, Davey, Mickey, and Mike and the Monkees on Music Radio. It's 20 minutes after 11 o'clock, so we got some Prefab Four on the radio. Let's get some Fab Four on the radio, and if I don't get some Beach Boys on the radio, I'm going to have a lot of explaining to do with somebody in the chat room on 70s.
I give her all my love.
Oh, yes, the music sounds best right here on Music Radio Totally 70s. I always did love that record right there. Fab Four, and I Love Her. It's 22 minutes after 11 o'clock. Did I find the Beach Boys, Barbara Ann? Maybe.
The 70s sound, we're totally 70s.
Oh, my goodness.
With the best music commercial free.
Barbara Ann.
Oh, yes, as they just silently walk off stage, and that's the end of them right there. It's 11:24 on Music Radio Totally 70s, and CW Dave, I'm sure you knew this one was next. DC5.
It's right that I should care about you.
Oh, yes, it's always more fun when you add the 60s to the mix on Music Radio Totally 70s. Got one more, unless you got a suggestion. Got to play one of my all-time faves. Here's The Circle on Totally 70s.
I should have known you bid me farewell.
Music Radio Totally 70s and The Circle and Red Rubber Ball.
Music Radio.
It's 29 minutes after 11 o'clock here on Totally 70s. Yes, Mr. 70s is here, and good old Blake the Kid is sniffling away somewhere in California, IA, saying he don't feel good. So he's off tonight. I'm on tonight. Thanks for joining us. More music is on the way. More of your requests, your dedications, whatever you call this mess, there is more of it in moments. Keep it right here.
Hey everybody, this is Jim Long, host of Wednesday Night Rocks right here on the Totally 70s Radio Network. Join me each and every Wednesday night beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern for 3 solid hours of the best classic glam and heavy metal rock and roll you can find anywhere on the web. That's Wednesday Night Rocks right here on the Totally 70s Radio Network beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there.
The best music. Totally 70s. Mr. Mr. 70s on the Totally 70s Radio Network. Paul DiMarco.
Music Radio, Totally 70s, the sweet sound of Lady Di. It's Diana Ross from 1976, right here on Totally 70s. It's 11:34. Hello there, Lainey the cat.
Music Radio, Totally 70s.
Oh, yes, we got the music, the memories, the classic hits of the 70s, the 80s, and so many more. And oh my God, look who came aboard. Here's Neil Sedaka on 70s.
Strolling along country roads with my baby.
Oh, yes, a big comeback record for Mr. Neil Sedaka right here on Music Radio, Totally 70s. This is America's #1 choice for better music on the World Wide Web. 24 before midnight, Mr. 70s in for Blake the Kid Richards and Olivia Newton-John in stereo.
Guess mine is not the first.
Music Radio, Totally 70s, America's #1. You know, Ron Zoni, when I get in the room here and I get playing records, it's almost hard to get in any other room in the place because all I want to do is put on my headphones and jam out to some great songs. We play them time after time here at 70s, and best of all, it's commercial free. Here's Frankie and the Knockouts and Sweetheart on your 70s station.